Thank you, Dave. 8:07 now, 1 degree at the airport. Good morning, everyone. The Tsuut'ina First Nation band members voting today on a proposed route for the Southwest Calgary Ring Road. There are reports the proposal offers the First Nation $275 million, millions more, to relocate affected residents and businesses. And the proposal apparently guarantees 2,000 hectares of property in exchange for land to finally get Calgary's Ring Road 100% complete. Polls are set to close at 8 o'clock tonight with just over 1,000 band members set to vote. The results of today's vote expected to be released tomorrow. Back in 2009, more than 60% of voting band members turned down what is rumored to be a very similar offer. Now that the election is over, you should not be seeing any signs up in your neighborhood anymore. Candidates had 36 hours after the election to remove their signs. That means they should have been down by, well, this time, yesterday. By yesterday afternoon, though, as you can see, there were still hundreds of signs throughout the city. The City of Calgary's bylaw department doesn't play hardball right away. Candidates get a phone call, a warning, and if the signs are not taken down, the candidates could face a fine of $75 per sign.
Our policy here at Animal Bylaw Services is normally to give a warning, give them an opportunity to remove them themselves. If the signs aren't removed, though, then the officers will go out and impound the sign.
Bylaw Services receiving just one complaint so far about the signs yesterday. The City of Calgary is warning people with flood-damaged homes to make sure the heat is on all winter long, or at least have your water turned off so more damage isn't caused once the ground freezes. The city says excess moisture in the ground from the flooding in June has increased the risk of structural damage. An unheated property could allow moisture to freeze in and around the foundation. That could cause frost heaving, which can crack or even lift the foundation.
Not to implicate any damage or either fire safety concerns to neighboring properties if they're using temporary heat use systems that are meant for those capacities.
The Canadian Red Cross is offering a winter emergency heating program for people who qualify. If you think you need help, you can give the Red Cross a call. The phone number is 1-866-696-6484. Well, a big crane in High River is now overhead in place to dismantle the historic rail bridge over the Highwood River in the middle of town. Many people in High River looking at the crane as a symbol of moving on. The bridge, built in the early 1900s, will be removed to help mitigate flood risk. You see, when the Highwood River spilled its banks in June, debris piled up under and against the bridge, forcing water further into the town. 600 meters of track leading to the structure has already been taken out. SAIT named Canada's #1 research college. The kudos coming from Research Info Source's inaugural Top 50 Research Colleges list. Applied Research and Innovation Services was created at SAIT more than a decade ago. In the past 5 years, more than 200 industry-driven research projects have been done out of the SAIT campus. The projects range from green technologies to sustainable culinary options.
We've seen our enrollments increase substantially. They see that not are they just working in the classrooms, but they are now working on projects that industry brings for them. So it is seen as a very attractive part of recruiting students for SAIT.
Every year, 150 to 200 students are directly involved in research projects at SAIT. We're about 40 minutes into the trading day so far today, and so far North American markets are in the black.